everyone, welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things health and wellness. So I just got back from one of my favorite stores, Costco. I have to admit that I love Costco, and I'm blessed to have not one but two Costcos within about 20 minutes of my house. So I do go pretty often to stock up on groceries and other household items. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my favorite healthy groceries that I always get from Costco, as well as a few newer random finds that I've been loving as well. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to get on your next Costco trip. And if you don't have a membership yet, then keep watching, because by the end, you will definitely want to go get one. So let's jump right in and start with Sweeteners. So in my last video, I talked about some of my favorite healthier sugar substitutes, and a lot of those I actually get from Costco. Like this monk fruit sweetener, which is a really great sugar-free, calorie-free option, as well as raw honey. And I also love Costco's maple syrup. And they have a really great price on all of these, especially for this monk fruit sweetener. It's the best price that I've seen in any of the stores that I've come across. So these are staples that I always get from Costco. I also get a lot of my baking ingredients at Costco as well. And I try to generally stick to gluten-free. When I'm baking at home, I don't always have gluten-free, but for the most part, when I'm making things on my own, I try to go for gluten-free options. So one of my favorite things is their gluten-free flour. It is a huge bag, it's a really good price, and this has lasted me for months. So I mean, maybe I don't do as much baking as other people, but it's a really great buy, and it lasts a long time. Also, this gluten-free all-purpose flour is really good. I actually didn't get this particular one at Costco, but the last time I was there, I noticed that they had this brand. So I wanted to show you this as well. And I think it comes in a little bit of a bigger bag, so that's even better. We'll definitely be getting it from there next time. And I also love their cacao. It's not Costco's, but the cacao that they carry. And this is something I started getting a while ago, and again, this has lasted me a really long time, but I love using this for hot chocolate. I've made brownies with this, and so cacao is like the less processed version of cocoa powder. It has a lot more antioxidants. It's a really great source of magnesium, so this is a really good alternative to cocoa. It's a great alternative to like Swiss Miss and Nestle and those kinds of hot chocolates. I highly recommend getting cacao as well as these other gluten-free flours. Costco also has really great prices on their nuts and seeds, so you really can't go wrong with any of them. They have a huge supply, so many options there, but I really like getting their almonds. I use these in my oatmeal. I also use these to make homemade almond milk, so that's really good. As you can see, it's a huge bag. Everything at Costco is going to be pretty huge, so keep that in mind. But all of their nuts are really good. They also have a lot of seeds that you can choose from, hemp seeds. I recently got these sprouted pumpkin seeds, and they are really great as well for putting on, you know, oatmeal, baking with them just for a snack. Really love these, and the fact that they're sprouted means that they're easier for you to digest. So that's really, really nice to have as well. And also, speaking of seeds, I really love getting my chia seeds from there. They have the best price that I've come across. These are not, this is not the container that it comes in, but I just like using this one. But these are the Costco chia seeds inside. So all of the nuts and seeds are really great to get at Costco. And also, nut butter is another thing that you should definitely stock up on at Costco. My favorite to get is this Kirkland mixed nut butter, and it has almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds. So it has a whole bunch of nuts and seeds in here, and it's just really good. I use it also in my oatmeal. I also will use it and put it on my sweet potato toast. I'll just have it by itself for a snack. So yes, but they also have almond butter, they have peanut butter, so nut butters, something you should definitely stock up on from Costco. I also get a lot of my cooking oils from Costco. So when it comes to oils, a lot of times we think that vegetable oil is the best option, but in actuality, vegetable oils and seed oils are not really good for us. They're highly inflammatory, highly processed. So I try to avoid those types of things, like just the plain vegetable oil, canola oil, soybean oil, things like that. Instead, I stock up on olive oil, like this organic extra virgin olive oil. That's really good. And then I just have this just regular olive oil that I use more like day to day. And then of course I have coconut oil from Costco as well, and these last for months. We just now are getting more. I think we got our oil before quarantine even started, before everything happened with that. So, and we've been doing a lot of cooking, so these have lasted a really long time. It's a really great deal. And they also have avocado oil if that's something that you would prefer. That's another really healthy oil. So they also have that there for you as well. One of the best things at Costco is their snacks. Now, I've actually cut down on snacks a lot lately because when I do have snacks, they don't really last long. So I've cut down a lot, but Costco has some really great healthy options for snacks. One of my favorite that I don't have right now is the Terra vegetable chips. They have a huge bag of them, a really reasonable price compared to other stores that you find them at. And that is a really good clean snack to have. Tastes just like potato chips, so they're really good. And also I just recently tried these mushroom snacks. You might have seen them if you've been to Costco lately, but those are actually really, really good. Something that I would highly recommend you trying if you like mushrooms. Those are great. But I do have one snack on hand. It is this grain-free granola bar, and I love these. Honestly, these are really, really good. These are probably my favorite snacks that they have there, and the ingredients are super clean. It's made with natural sweeteners like maple syrup and honey. So these are excellent. I love these. These are my favorite. I don't get them often, but I happen to have some right now because they were actually on sale. These are one of my favorite snacks, but if you look around Costco, you'll see tons of snack options. Be careful, they're not all healthy, but they do have a lot of healthy options. So when it comes to produce, Costco has tons of things there for you, and it's really in bulk. So I don't tend to get those because I don't usually eat it fast enough, and sometimes they go bad. So I usually get my produce from places like Sprouts and just get it on a weekly basis. But one thing that I do really like getting from Costco are these whole cooked and peeled beets. So I know not everybody likes beets, but I'm a really big fan of them. They're super healthy. I love adding them to my salad for a little bit of a sweet kick. So these are super easy. They're already, you know, peeled and everything. You don't have to cook them and deal with all of that. They're good to go. You just have to cut it up and then put it in whatever dish you're making. So these are really convenient. And this is one of the few produce that I get consistently from Costco. Seasoning is another really good thing to get from Costco. They have pretty much everything you could want. Some of the things that I have currently are this pink Himalayan sea salt, which is a really good salt. It's really healthy. It has a lot of minerals, one of the best salts that you can have, and this will clearly last a long time. Also have just black pepper, garlic powder, and then just got these crushed red peppers. So seasonings are great. They're gonna give you a lot of them, so keep that in mind. Canned foods are great to buy at Costco. I like to stock up on beans like these. I think we had made chili and got a case of these. It comes in like an 8-pack of these. Of the beans, and then I use black beans a lot in my salads, and then we also think we have some tuna that we get. They have a lot of different types of beans and other canned products, and they will give you a lot of them that will last you, especially if we go back into lockdown, so it's a great thing to stock up on too. Also, almost forgot to mention apple cider vinegar. You know, apple cider vinegar you can use for so many different things. I like using it for salad dressing. Sometimes I'll just drink it by itself, you know, before meals for digestion, things like that. But I used to get Bragg's. Costco actually gives you a 3-pack, and this, just like Bragg's, is raw and unfiltered. It's organic. It has the mother. So this is a really good deal. I always will get this one from Costco. And grains are something that are also really good to get at Costco. I love to get this giant bag of quinoa. And the really good thing about this is it's pre-washed and everything. So you just have to put it right in your pan. You don't have to deal with washing it, because that used to get really annoying for me. Maybe it's just me, but it's like a huge container. I like making salads, like quinoa salads with this, and sometimes I'll just have this like with some beans. But quinoa is a really great gluten-free grain if you haven't tried it yet, and it's really high in protein as well. So this is a great option, and they have a really good deal for quinoa. So like I said before, I try to get things gluten-free as much as possible, and Costco has some really cool gluten-free pastas. One thing I tried recently was this edamame spaghetti, and it was actually pretty good. I was kind of curious what the taste and texture would be like, but it was actually pretty good. It's not my favorite. I've had other ones that I like better, but this one is a really good option from Costco. And one thing that I really love is this pack of ramen noodles made from brown rice and millet, and the ingredients are so clean. It's literally organic brown rice flour, organic millet flour, and we like to make ramen bowls now and then, and these taste exactly the same as any other ramen noodles you would get. I was shocked, and I feel like I will never get any other ones again because these are gluten-free. They taste exactly the same, and they're really good. So if you can find these, definitely pick these up if you also enjoy ramen. So this was my all-time favorite product from Costco, and recently at the Costco's near my house they stopped selling it, and I was devastated. Luckily they still have it at Target, but it's not the same price, so. But they might have it at a Costco near you, so I just wanted to show you this last thing, which is Spindrift, the sparkling water. This is the best sparkling water that I've found. It is so clean. It's made with real fruit. So if you can find Spindrift at your Costco, definitely grab it and let me know if they have it near you. If they do, I'm gonna be super jealous. So at this point in the video, I've shared some of my favorite healthy Costco finds. Costco is a really great spot for healthy foods at a great price. What are your favorite healthy things to get at Costco? Let me know in the comment section. While you wait for next week's video, I have a few other videos on healthy living. So make sure you watch these two videos as well. Thanks for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one.